It's just a zeppelin with bumblebee
Ugh.
wings.
All right. I do not know if Orbital's gonna be able to make it today. Little thing, because he's been really sick lately. He's been dealing with an ear infection.
Ouch.
Mm.
Yeah, I know his pain. I've gotten so many that my body has become numb to them. Like,
Meanwhile, me, who regularly ate dirt and drank hose water as a kid with the immune system of a god.
oh, that is such a mood. Like,
I haven't gotten
legitimately,
COVID once this entire
me
time.
either.
And I didn't even get my booster shots or any shots.
Like, I
This
got
is
the
just
base
raw
shots.
immune force.
Like, I got the basic shots so I can be able to get a job.
Ah. Well, yeah, but I'm like just turned. I just turned 18.
Ah, okay.
I don't have a job.
A fucking child.
Hey, fuck you.
There's only one thing worse than a rapist.
A
Boom.
child.
A child.
No.
Yes. Trust me, I agree. I fucking hate children.
Alright. So, I feel like we'd be comfortable enough to begin.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Alright. So, after some things are wrapped up after the beginning at the after the portal opening, some minor things, mostly just proper setting up of a union, setting up their proper government and everything.
Are we still on Desert Prime?
Uh,
by
we're-
the way, or...
We're orbiting it right now.
We're on.
We
the
can
big
state it as like state heroes or officials or something.
What?
Like
No, this is our job.
Yeah,
this
'cause
is our job.
I
Like
ultimately missed like the last 2 sessions. So
Oh, okay.
I defenestrated someone.
Okay, so for Soul, the last two sessions were a mostly roleplay session where you guys found out that the leader of Desert Prime was a fucking bitch.
The main city, anyways. Yeah, she was a bitch and feeding the mimics in return for raw resources to keep her city running.
Yeah.
Vecna and
And I
Eden tossed her out a
defenestrated.
window.
Yeah, Vector grabbed her, Eden tied her up, and they threw her out a window.
And
I
then she
helped.
got split in half because the rope went yank one way and she went yank the other way and went yank into 2 pieces and yanked against the floor and went yanked all over the floor and now she was tomato sauce.
Chunky salsa.
Mmm, salsa.
And then last session was you guys mostly just clearing up a massive nest and dealing with some mimics starting to form, well, society.
The
in a
mimics
weird
are
way.
forming The mimics are forming religion.
They really were.
Blow it up.
Yeah.
Like legitimately,
So,
they were
we're just
worshiping the. They were literally worshiping a shifter.
Yeah.
because what else would they do in their free time?
Yeah.
It's not like they have technology.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But yeah. And the construction of the Blink Gate over Desert Prime has been completed. The Blink Gate is basically the answer to we can't go faster than light. Why don't we break space time?
Wormholes.
Basically.
Yeah.
One
Except
moment.
we go through math space hell.
Yeah. The what is currently on the screen is what the Blink Gates look like.
Yeah.
At least how I see them to look like.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's badass.
You say Blink Gate, and I just I just get flashbacks to the Lost in Space movie
Oh
from the mid
god.
2000s.
I remember that. That was so good.
Yeah,
But
I
I loved
love
that movie had such a weird vibe that I love.
the space spiders. Absolutely gave me nightmares as a
Oh,
kid.
same.
What movie are we talking about?
Lost in
Lost
Space,
in
like the
Space.
early 2000s one.
It has Matt LeBlanc from Friends in it.
Huh.
Hold on.
Don't remember that one.
Totally should watch when you get the chance.
Early 2000s.
I assume not the one with the hot alien robot in it. No.
No,
Damn it.
unfortunately.
new
Though I
Netflix
do agree with
series.
your sentiment on that robot.
He has 4 arms and is very friendly. I like him.
Same.
I do need to watch the new Lost in Space.
It's really good.
So I've heard. I've just never had time to sit down and watch it.
Yeah,
glad
literally,
you
it's the Lost in Space 1998 movie.
There we go.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a very odd movie. Like, it's a good movie, I will admit that. But it
You know
involves...
what's an odd movie? The 2000s Event Horizon.
Oh, that's an interesting
That
one.
one was weird.
Yeah, here's a picture
If
from Lost
anyone
in
says
Space,
that's
by the
their
way.
favorite movie, there's something wrong with them.
Like, Event Horizon is very much makes me think of like a 40K movie. Like,
Average
no
time
joke.
in 40K. Yeah.
Like, no joke. Like, that is legit. That ship is basically a Space Hulk.
Yeah.
Like, that thing went into the warp without Gellerfield, and those humans stuck.
Gellerfields. We don't. Where we're going,
We don't need
Gellerfields.
Gellerfields.
Exactly. Also, I'm glad we can just gloss over what I said.
And then
Oh?
you have to remember that there's the orcs that don't have Gellerfields.
Yeah, the demons
demons
stay
just
away
like
because
entertainment.
they don't like the orcs anymore.
Yeah. The first, like, some demons will just invade because they're idiots and they have no idea what the fuck they're doing. But they learn their lesson real quick.
Yeah.
Rat.
Like, generally, demons stay away from orc ships just because they're tired of fighting orcs.
Yeah.
Well, except for Cornate demons, they'll fight anything.
Cornates fight because fight.
Yes. There's blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throw, milk for the cornflakes.
Yes. I must state, reports of Vecna eating chips using the old prime minister as a dip are completely unfounded.
There's just like a photo of them on Explorer 1.
He's just Slav squatting next to a pile of meat and dipping tortilla chips in it.
I'm picturing this. Oh my god.
The picture catches him mid-dip and just bringing the chip up to his mouth with him staring at the camera. Deer in the headlights. And then subsequent pictures are of him rapidly approaching.
The cameraman's starting to run.
Yes!
I can picture this all too well, and I want it drawn. Oh, dear lord. But, yes. The Blink Gate has been constructed, but soon after the Union ship that came through, the portal closes. And there is reports that there are some difficulties going on Union side. So the gate's going to stay closed unless things are needed to come through. Apparently, a new human faction was founded and it's causing a bit of trouble, so they're wanting to be careful.
Oh, great!
Yay, more fucking wars! With
Well,
people
yeah.
with reality-bending technology. What could go wrong?
God.
Raw comes back. Okay, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah. God. God is what could go wrong.
I swear, Union's going to draw the ire of Raw one of these days.
Yeah, probably.
This time, Raw isn't going to hold back.
Oh, God.
So, yes, after all that... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I forgot to get something up.
Fried salmon.
Yeah, some fried chicken I made. Very good.
I have fried salmon.
Yeah,
It is very good.
my fried chicken, I use like some garlic toast I got from the store as
I
like
just-
breading.
I just
Good stuff.
use canned salmon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really a
Fried
fan of
another pan.
salmon.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Do I need to point to the fact that I had a nearly 2 month thing where I ate nothing but fish for lunch for 2 months?
Oh right, I forgot about that.
I legitimately do not like fish at all. And that
Yeah, I
two
forgot about that.
months of culinary school cemented that very well.
Yeah,
Though I will say I do like crab and lobster.
crap. I fucking hate lobster.
I find both good. The main
like crab.
problem, just the whoopsie, something just went wrong.
There's something visceral about ripping the meat out of the body with your teeth.
Yeah, but it was just like one of those things. Like also we had to do shellfish, and for some reason all the fucking clams that our teacher got us had the softest shells known to man.
I mean, that's better than slicing your fingers open on them.
No, here's the thing: they would constantly chip, so we couldn't open them.
Yeah,
But-
that's probably a good idea. A good thing you couldn't open them because those are usually rotten.
No, they were still good. That's the thing.
The fuck?
The shells were just fucking brittle as hell, but the meat inside was still good.
Then your teacher may or may not have gotten you diseased clams.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't eat any of that.
Yeah.
We legitimately got those clams and shellfish like towards the end of the unit,
Mm.
and at that point I was legitimately just not eating any of it
Yeah, it's smart.
because like 2 months of nothing but fish are
Yeah.
So anyways, once the fleet is back after the whole stuff with the portal and Union, the Commander Eden gets the fleet ready to move out, as another planet has been founded with a locator beacon, sending out signals for help.
Yeah. Distress signals.
And so, the fleet moves out of the system and begins its nearly faster than light journey.
Also, since time moves slower for us on the ship because of relativistic speed,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be 10 days for us and 1 day real time?
No, the
Because
other way
time is
around.
moving
No, it's the other way
slower
around.
for us. How does that work? Because if time's moving slower for us,
No. We're moving faster, so we experience time at a slower rate. Everyone else experiences more time in the time that we experience.
right. Sorry, because of our speed, we experience less time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
So in comparison, the 40 months for us would be 4 months.
Yeah.
So, and
Because
begins
we're moving at a
the...
speed that multiplies the temporal factor by 10.
Yeah.
Yes. Right.
So, the journey begins, and you guys, and the entirety of the Lancer complement of the fleet is given downtime during the trip. Who shall we start off with?
Another mech.
So who would want to start what they do for the roughly 4 months? You want to go first, Vector?
I mean, I have two ideas. One of them requires us to get out of slip space first, though.
Well, it takes a good like few days to get out of the system.
Yeah, so I'm
Begin
gonna
the
start
jump.
that one till we, deploy.
All right. So, what would be the first thing then?
Aside from Vector being a cryptid in the lower decks,
Yes, aside from
I mean,
Vector being
Vector's always
encrypted.
encrypted in the lower decks.
Vector's always being a cryptid in the lower decks, so I figured we'd get that one out of the way first.
Vector being encrypted in the lower decks, of course. And
He may or may not have started a Lancer fighting ring.
oh God. All right, describe. Go ahead.
It's not Fight Club per se, because you can speak about it, just not to the commander.
She already knows.
Yeah, but let's not invite undue attention, alright, guys?
Commander Eden knows everything that goes on in this fleet. This ship is practically part of her.
That doesn't mean we have to tell her. We can feign ignorance. We're not doing anything wrong.
Feign ignorance about the construction of a fighting pit for mechs. Okay.
Mech sparring ring. Like, I
yes.
was gonna suggest like a mech firing range or whatever, but mech sparring ring is so much better.
Yes, so Vector may or may not have created Solaris 7 in the codex.
Oh dear lord.
If you lose, your mech gets thrown out into space.
Oh,
No,
God.
okay, so description. The arena is situated like this. It's a donut with a small platform in the center. Not small. It's small relatively.
It's small relative to
The-
mechs.
Yes, the audience sits in the outer donut, but there's like 2 sections split in the top and bottom to let mechs enter into the fighting platform.
Of course.
Arena audience sits on the side rings to watch, and the mechs fight in the center platform. Around that center platform and under retractable bridges, is the empty void of space.
So it's depressurized to begin with.
Yes. It's vacuum
dear
mech
Lord.
fights. 0G mech fights.
We'll
Oh,
point
people
out
just,
that due to my
maglock.
spacer EVA, Jericho has an unfair advantage.
What?
Unless other mechs have got their EVAs.
oh,
All
something.
mechs come with
I get
EVA
mine for
thrusters built
free.
in.
Yeah, for a thing for that I am. Hello, God, welcome back.
Yes. Welcome back, Soul.
But one thing I've said multiple times and I keep having to repeat: all mechs have built-in EVA. All
Yeah.
mechs are built to go into
Like,
space
that's-
combat at the first chance that is needed.
That's not actually a special like rule of the table or anything. All mechs come with that pre-built, unless like specifically stated otherwise or like supersized. All mechs come with EVA systems built into them.
Yeah, it's a
It's
mod.
just-
It's a
you could
mod in the
get-
game, but it's generally considered. Yeah, this is just a normal thing.
Although you can
Basically,
get
it's the thing that
better
basically everyone
EVA
takes.
systems as
Yeah.
like more expensive modification. Anyways,
Yes, I don't have to spend anything extra on it because I get mine for free because I'm a spacer.
yes. Anyways, fights consist of 3 rounds, or no, 4 with a 5th if it's a tiebreaker.
All right.
You are
I
expected.
don't have a tiebreaker for 4 rounds.
Yeah, you do. One guy wins
2
2
out of
rounds. The
3.
other guy
You
wins
can't
2
have
rounds.
2 and
That's
2.
a tie. Then you have a tiebreaker, which is a 5th round.
If it's 3 rounds, though, someone's gonna have to win 2, unless you get a draw.
Yeah, that's why it's 4 rounds, so that we can have a tiebreaker. Do you understand?
Yeah, but getting a draw with mech fights is pretty hard.
Yeah, that's the point. It makes the tiebreaker more fun. Anyways,
That
rules
happens.
are as follows. Nobody brings this up to the captain. No firearms either. The audience does not get involved. You do not throw your opponent unless you are winning. Fists only, or melee weapons only. And yeah, that's it.
You do
Oh,
understand
also,
that the
remember to
preachers are
use your
gonna call that
maglocks.
heaven, right?
Yes. Also, remember your maglocks, unless you want to get spaced.
It's just like comes in with a monarch. Chung, chung. Maglocks armed.
Open
Open up,
No ranged weapons, only melee.
pulls a pair of missiles out, and then just smacks them down on the other mech's head.
That works. I mean, hey, it's a melee weapon, so that works.
Oh god, I'm just imagining that would be some weird shit Starscream would do.
There are no rules and regulations aside from no guns, no ranged weapons, fists and melee only. And don't throw shit at the arena or audience. Or the fighters.
Jericho will probably make a more licensed version of this where you can use ranged weapons with dummy rounds.
That's boring.
Well, Vector, I absolutely love this.
Yes, it was originally made to settle disputes because Vector got into a standoff with another Lancer pilot. But
People
then
started to come to
started gambling.
watch.
Then
And
people started
betting.
coming to watch, and then they started betting, and now it's a gladiatorial arena.
One that the Breachers have a lot of fun in.
Oh yes.
A lot of people tend to bet on the Atlases, all things considered.
Makes sense.
Rules of nature!
And then Vecna kicks them because he's in a fucking Baylor and they're tiny.
I mean, legitimately, like a half-size mech can actually compete with a 3-size at least.
Well, yeah, but
Well,
I mean, the Atlas can
2.
only do that because it's made to fight Megafauna, and
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah, it
other
was.
half-sized mechs, Vecna just kicks them like, get the fuck out of here, baby man.
Get out of here, baby man.
Comes in with my size 2 Genghis.
Bring it!
2 sides, 2 mechs go at each other.
Arena.
It's like how people imagine fights in BattleTech actually go.
Yeah, just a
Legitimately,
massive slugfest.
I would pay to watch a very good animated BattleTech show, like
Oh,
really
yeah,
good
that'd be
3D
fucking
animation.
awesome. Like a fucking slower-paced Gundam movie.
Yeah,
Gundam show. That'd be awesome.
just showing these massive slug fights between these giant mechs.
The Steiner Scout Squad.
Steiner Scout. We're going to need more scouts for scouting.
We are going to need more scouts for scouting, Hans. Oh, yes.
Orbital deploy more Atlases.
Yes. I love Steiner. So stupid.
Steiner is so stupid. Also, I love how the fact that it was a Steiner commander or general that stopped the clan invasion.
Yeah.
A competent Steiner
temporarily.
general.
Temporarily.
Well, he held them at Tukiad.
No, that was Comstar.
No, they brought in a Steiner general to do it.
Oh, yeah, he was ex-Steiner.
Yeah, he was ex-Steiner, but still. He was a competent
was-
Steiner general. Which is just...
But it was a Rosselhog, like an utter badass from Rosselhog that stopped them for like 10 years.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
kamikazing their command ship.
Like,
And
legitimately.
then the clanners realized we may have fucked up a little.
We may have done a fucky wucky. We tried to fight them with... They wanted to fight us with our own rules. We should have stopped them.
Yeah.
Because the
Comstar
clanners
does
were
not
not...
fuck around.
The clanners were not built for actual warfare. They're built for their own
No.
war.
Yeah.
Which
That
makes
honor
sense.
system fucks them over.
Oh yeah, no, it does.
Especially because nobody else has to follow it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, I do love the fact that in lore, they took I don't remember which clan it was, but they took a world by playing a game of football.
That would be the bear something.
Oh,
Bear?
the Bears.
Yeah, Bear Clan.
Don't
But
remember
I
what-
like fighting clanners because it's so stupid. Like, oh, you've declared a battle under betting one legion of battle mechs and a warship? Okay, I'm just gonna call up Comstar. Hey, fellas, yeah, these guys didn't pay their phone bills? Glass them.
Hey, these guys didn't pay their phone bills. Suddenly, a battleship's in orbit deploying mechs. What?
Yeah,
Pay your fucking
just-
bill.
pay your bills, fucko.
I do love that. Just that is the whole meme with Comstar at the
Comstar's
moment.
fucking stupid.
It's-
Comstar's fucking stupid, but I love them.
they're a bunch of techno wizards.
Mm-hmm. They're also a bunch of assholes.
Oh, most indubitably.
Indubitably, what?
I don't know. I'm.
Anyways, that's what Vector's doing. He's running Fight Club in the lower decks.
And
Oh,
also
he
being
does.
encrypted.
Yeah, that one
Uh,
goes without saying.
Soul.
Who's next?
Let's.
What's up?
You want to go next for what you're doing over the course of the 4-month journey?
Probably, honestly, not a whole lot. I mean, we're stuck on a spaceship with probably limited sources of recreation.
Well, keep in mind that Heaven's Gate is a massive ship.
Soul. Idea of scale. Manhattan is one deck. These ships.
I know how
are
the government
fuck
works.
huge.
The government doesn't put money into recreation.
They do
Oh.
when it's Lancers.
Yeah, Lancers, legitimately, they put in a lot of effort for recreation. And considering that this is an exploration fleet, there's tons of recreation.
Oh yeah, because we are not going home, fellas.
We're not going home, and if we are, it's not going to be for at least a few thousand years.
Yeah.
I mean, most realistically, I'm probably
If we do go home early, it's in a body bag.
checking out.
Go shoot asteroids
I've
on the
probably made a Barbarossa, right? Just to like get a hang of it, see what it's like,
Makes sense.
and taking it to the range.
Nice. I can also see you going out onto the hull to blast asteroids as they're going by.
Or that too, yeah.
Just chest out the siege cannon. Oh, God, yes.
Look, when you're a sniper build with big booms, you can get big booms.
When you have
very
the
danger
apocalypse
close.
rails.
Very danger close.
I love how over the top Barbarossa's cannon is. Like, yes, it takes 3 turns to use. Yes, it does a lot of damage, but holy hell is it showy.
Yeah.
So, mostly you're just going to be chilling, doing your sniper stuff, and learning how to use the Barbarossa. Do you at all participate in Vector's gladiatory rings?
Probably not, because I'm not built for melee.
So no slugging match with a Barbarossa. I think one of the few size 3 mechs in the game.
I also like I'm on CompCon and it won't let me add a Barbarossa to my hangar.
That's weird. Are you sure you're logged in and everything?
Yeah, I'm logged in and everything.
Weird. Yeah, it sometimes does that whenever I try to put in the atlas and everything. It's a little weird. Or like I'm trying to use my Saladin. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
Strange.
CompCon's a little weird.
CompCom is fucky wucky.
A bit.
They're still building it. Like a lot of it's
Yeah.
there, but they're still like working out stuff.
I mean, obviously, yeah.
That being said, how do I add another mech sheet on Roll20?
One moment.
No clue.
I figured it out. Or well, oh, not on that's on roll 20. Sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. One moment, I think I can actually help with that.
That's why you need the license rank 2.
Ah,
Yup.
you have. Oh God,
I only have license rank 1 in Barbarossa.
oh, that is very weird. Let me hand you another sheet for that then. For that mech then, is that okay with you?
Me?
Matt? Yeah, Jericho.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll send you another sheet so you can fill that out. I don't know why you can't put in another mech. That's just weird. Grave. There we go. Yes, there we go. There's your stuff. Fun. Anyways, so you're going to be doing that. Now is on to Jericho.
Well, as I said, it is going to be a world killer Genghis that he is working on.
Ooh,
Nice.
the old version. That's
The
good.
old
boy.
classic version, the big size 2 burns everything version.
The one that they used to kill a planet.
Yes.
Oh, there's not enough space? Let me make some burns through terrain. Yes. Like, I've got my missile long range build. What about the build that sets things on fire?
What about the close quarters fuck you build?
Exactly. Armed with the Paris shotgun, so I've got threat 3
Oh God.
and a goddamn giant flamethrower.
Vector with
God.
a flaming sword and hellfire projectors on an immortal mech. I am
That is the first thing he's going to be working on with his license level.
All right. Eden does come down while you're working on it, just to investigate, just to like look it over. I wouldn't take you for one to, well, make this.
I like blowing stuff up. And if blowing stuff up doesn't set things on fire, then I want to have an option to do it manually. We get into close quarters, I'm going to need an option for that.
And that is very true.
There's nothing wrong with a little bit of versatility. Besides, this is a classic piece of engineering.
Oh,
Slaps
yes.
it, the panel falls
One of-
off on the other leg. Ignore that.
Don't tell me you got this one out of storage.
I mean, probably. I'm fixing her up right now. She'll be great when, and I'm done with her.
All right, if you say so. If you need any materials, let me know. I can be able to put in the forms.
Yep. I've got most of the paperwork right now. I'm just sussing it through.
All right, Eden, you look away one moment, and when you look back, she's gone.
I still ain't used to that yet.
She just likes to just appear and disappear at will.
She fucking Batman's him. She just fucking Batman's people.
Yes.
I mean, that's a pretty good way of saying that she just disintegrates herself.
Yeah.
Like it's like what's his name? The police guy looks away for a second, looks back, Batman's gone.
Jim Gordon.
That's it. Yes.
You feel like Gordon.
Exactly.
All right. So, what else besides that do you do, Grave?
Well, fixing it up and making it, better than spec. Well, so it's not falling apart. You'll probably take it a few rounds in the gladiator ring just for fun.
For that, can you please roll me a d20 3 times?
All right.
So yeah, roll me 3 d20s. Oh dear lord.
Ha! 3 high rolls. God damn.
Out of 3 matches, you won every time.
Of course. And I think
damn
I've got something for fighting. Let me see. Where's my triggers? Yeah, I've got like show off, stay cool, survive. So like I don't know, show off might
Show off
apply.
would actually apply there. Would that give you?
That's +2.
So yeah, no, yeah. So out of every time you go into that arena, you survive. You basically win. Like it doesn't
Nice.
matter if they outmass you. You're just holding your ground and destroying them.
I'm doing what the Genghis do. I'm being a tank. That 3 armor, yo.
That 3 armor is fucking terrifying. Barbaros mech name Bombard Baby.
Bombad baby. Bombad baddie. Nice.
Bombad Daddy.
Bombad
I
Daddy.
mean, does like I've got a monarch named Sovereign. Anyone want to guess what his Genghis is called?
Harbinger.
It is easy. It's an easy guess. Don't worry.
I'm
Oh,
stupid.
God.
Just tell me.
Khan.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm eventually probably gonna license him an emperor and call it Imperator.
Oh my.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be the running joke of all my mechs.
All right. So, is there anything else that you do throughout the trip?
Let's see, Genghis fighting. He's probably gonna work on some, I don't know, pet projects or see if he can, work with some of the tech that Vec has managed to salvage. See if he can help create some more mass manufacturable versions of it. So we
You're
get
not
a bit
getting
better
the
water
blink spacer.
distribution.
Yeah, you're not getting the Veil Rifter or Terror.
Probably not, but the Hellfire cannons.
Yeah, okay, you can look at those. But only look! Don't take them apart.
He's basically gonna scribble down things and try and sort of reverse engineer it.
Yeah, don't take them apart.
No.
Just look.
He's gonna take them into a different part of the ship and hoping that Vector can't find him.
Don't take them apart until you can put them back together.
Exactly. Especially what
Well,
that's
how do you
what
know if you can
Jericho's
put them back
philosophy.
together if you don't take them apart?
Don't take it
Very
apart and
carefully.
put it back together. And usually you can put it back together better.
All right. So, do you have any applicable skills for this for triggers?
I've got hacker fix, invent or create.
Roll me 2 times, one using hack and fix, the other using create.
All right.
So yeah, roll me 2 times with both those. Or one
Okay,
each.
so 4 total.
Two rolls, one of each.
1 of each.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, one terrible, one good.
So for the Hellfire cannons, in terms of you being able to fix them, you have no idea where to even start, as they're alien technology mixed with human technology, from what you can tell, and it's something that is just you don't even know where to start. But as for invent or create, you're able to at least get a decent understanding of the mechanics behind it, and are able to at least find a way to reliably recreate the reaction within the Hellfire projectors.
Ooh.
You can recreate
Miniaturize
it. Yes.
Miniaturize it. Make it an infantry-mounted weapon.
Well, technically, the one that you have, Vecna, already is.
No, it's a wrist-mounted weapon.
Well, it's wrist mounted to you. For the woman who originally had it, it was attached to her.
No, then it was shoulder-mounted.
Oh yeah, it was shoulder mounted, but it was still like attached to her.
Yeah, I know.
Like-
But I'm saying, like, make it a gun.
Ah, yes, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, turn it into something like a fucking bazooka. Just you
No.
rest it on your shoulder, take aim.
Oh my god, make it a rocket launcher.
A melter rocket launcher.
No, like from the fucking Space Marine game.
Oh,
Third-person shooter. The Melta. It's like a shotgun.
oh god.
Oh boy.
So what are you going to do now that you have the understanding of how to recreate the reaction that the Hellfire projectors use?
I'll start seeing how I can weaponize it. How big it's gotta be, and whether or not I can make bigger versions or smaller versions. 'Cause imagine having one of those in a super heavy on a mech.
Roll me another inventor create.
Oh no.
You are unable to figure out how to build into a weapon that can be used reliably. Most of the experiments tend to blow up.
Damn it.
But you have a
I am
greater
still
understanding of how it works.
Hey,
Towards the
you
end.
maybe want to get the schizophrenic robot to help.
Hey, if I mean it's his weapon. If he wants to join in on the helping,
Yeet.
Oh dear
Whoa!
lord.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
So after you call up
Uh.
Vecna asking for help on this, he basically just comes in and realizes
Vecna just walks into the lab, stares at all the attempts. Gibbs
and he's just
smacks
like,
you
he's got the
and sets
batteries
to
in
work doing it
backwards.
right.
Vecna realizes that you actually put the red wire in the blue slot.
You're kidding me. Yeah, he just walks in, Gibbs smacks you, and does it the right way.
It's legitimately constantly just a wire in the wrong place causing the failure. Oh dear lord, I love the Gibbs smack.
Denozo!
No,
The fuck are you doing?
How the fuck did I miss that?
we're gonna
Don't
put it
worry,
up to Jericho's brain constantly auto-correcting it.
Don't worry. It's
Something
coming.
like that, or he hasn't had enough coffee.
Yeah,
Probably both.
this is why you don't invent without coffee. Or without the schizophrenic robot that can think several times faster than you can blink.
I mean, Jericho thinks pretty fast for
For Fleshy.
He thinks
Yeah.
fast for a fleshy. Vecna thinks fast for a mech, for an NHP.
that is a good point.
Hell, NHPs think faster than AIs.
Yeah, and most AIs are at the quantum level of computation.
Yeah.
It's like that scene in Red vs. Blue with Church talking to Delta and Omega.
Oh yeah,
But
when
it's,
it's
like-
slowed down while they're trying to
Yeah.
figure out how to help Carolina.
Yep, but multiple times faster or slower, I suppose.
Yeah, for like Eden and Vecna, they can legitimately just do that, but it's like not even like a snail's pace.
Time just freezes.
Yeah, for them, time just kind of stops as they're thinking.
Yeah. We're playing this shit like a turn-based RPG, motherfucker.
Oh dear. That'd be
Legitimately, from Eden's point of view, whenever there is ship-to-ship combat, it's like Homeworld.
Yeah.
It's legitimately
Pause.
Homeworld.
Pause. Guns. Pause. Fire.
Basically.
That's what it's like for an NHP.
So Vecna's able to figure it out, and Vecna, I want can you also give me just a standard D20, please? for
Alright.
what you make. I have a little list. I already have a little list right here.
10. Nice
You-
round number.
You make a close quarters weapon. You basically make the melt a shotgun.
Yeah, boy!
Yeah.
One moment while I figure out the damage that would do.
Shotgun plus 1 or 2 points of burn.
One moment, I need to double check what exactly the things do.
It would do energy and heat damage since it's based
Yeah.
off the Hellfire projectors.
Yeah. So it would, for this one, since it is an actually mech weapon, not salvaged one, it would specifically do hold on, let me roll quickly to see what kind of weapon it would be. Not like that, but weight class.
Ah, yes.
It would be standard. So it can fit in a standard weapon slot, and so let me just quickly do some math. It would have a cone of. It would have the standard cone of 5.
Jesus.
The thing has a cone of 5. I've said that before.
Yes, but I thought it would be sized down because it's a smaller gun.
Oh no, this thing's still plenty big.
Ah,
It's like
so
a
it's
shotgun
Space
now.
Marine sized.
Yeah, it's like that Melta shotgun.
Okay, so it is a Space Marine sized weapon.
Yeah,
So
but
this would probably be used by half-sized mechs.
well, it can still be used by normal sized mechs.
Well, yeah,
And
but
everything,
it'd
but-
most likely be used by boarding mechs for hallway clearing.
Yeah. It also has it will have a 1d6 energy and 1d10 burn.
Woo!
Oh boy.
It also would
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a room clearing weapon. All right.
This thing, you guys have you guys have figured out how this works and have upgraded it in a way. I'm rewarding that. If someone would want to write that down or place that on their character sheet, they're allowed to.
Yes.
Yep.
Because you're
I'll
able
probably
to
write
figure out
that
how
down
to,
and
because
use
you
for this.
both are able to figure out how to make it producible, not mass production, but can still be reproduced reliably.
Nice.
Like, yeah, it has to be made by hand, but it's still, like, able to be made. Think humans making a computer that, think of humans making a physical analog computer.
Yeah. So it's 1d6 energy damage.
1d6 energy, 1d10 burn. Don't let it be said that I don't reward my players for being smart
Yeah.
or being
Mhm,
creative.
Or
mhm.
rolling well. Hellfire shotgun, Mark 724. 5 cone. 1d6
Mark
energy
724.
Yes. Because that's how many different attempts Vecna took in his head to get it right.
Legitimately,
Characters
just
calling it 3.3.5.
all right. So you guys now have that as a weapon option.
That's good shit. Ah. Wait.
And you have potential to be able to make even more stuff out of it.
That's true.
Because now that you have this working example of being able to reverse engineer the technology,
Idea.
oh,
Compress the cone, long range fire. An energy based sniper rifle that could core a mech. Able to be carried by fucking infantry. Hey Soul, how do you like the sound of that?
You just got him
Sounds
his bolter
good.
sniper.
Yeah.
But you're also liking
you
this
say so?
idea.
I mean, it sounds pretty fucking good to me.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
So I'm guessing For that, you're gonna want to give me a roll of invent or create with a degree of with a fuck, what was it called?
Accuracy or difficulty?
Difficulty,
All right.
with a point of difficulty.
Grave, you're also rolling for this, yes?
Probably, yeah.
All right.
If you both
cool.
want to, go ahead.
Yeah. Since it's the two of us working together, we have a much, much better chance.
Dear
Oh yeah, we
Lord.
succeed.
Oh wow. Okay. So, Vector, you got a critical. Grave, you got
I have a-
close.
I have a +4 in invent and create.
I can tell, and you you also most likely rolled pretty low on that negative, on that difficulty.
Yeah, I got a 2 on the difficulty.
I got a natural 20 as well. I.
Holy shit!
Okay. Wow. Okay. Give me a moment to think about this, because not only is it a critical, but it's also a natural 20 on top of being a critical. So for this, since this is a pilot weapon, this is meant to be pretty much a pilot weapon.
Yeah.
It will be a standard damage of. It will be a line weapon. It'll be a line. It'll be a line 6 weapon. Line 6, 6
Alright.
base energy damage, and 8 burning damage. By the way, I basically just rolled for those based off the base damage from this upgraded Hellfire cannon.
Alright, sweet.
So yeah.
And
I love how you guys
Thermite
are being
Annihil-
this creative already.
Thermite
Call
Annihilator
it-
Mark III.
I shall call it Hole Puncher.
Yeah.
Thermal Annihilator Mark III pilot weapon.
That range also goes up to 9 for me because
Yes.
I have +3 range on all of my shit.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you have new options for your weapon.
Hey Soul.
Hmm.
You get the first production model.
Yeah.
Enjoy,
It's gonna
buddy.
blow up in my face at some point. It's fine.
No. If it does, you can punch Vector.
I was gonna say if it does, I'm suing your ass for faulty production.
Yeah. It should only explode
Class
if you
action
use
law.
it. It should only explode if you like overheat the thermal couplings or something like that. So don't just let it vent after every shot.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
will
so
actually
far
be
for
something
pilot
for it.
So
Yeah.
far for pilot weapons, I have my options of the heavy signature, the light signature, shifter slayer, and hole puncher.
Hole punch, is that what you're calling the thermal
That's what
annihilator?
I'm calling it.
Hell yeah. One thing I will say that will happen is that after every shot, you will need to vent it.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it's still pretty experimental, but it's reliable.
It's pretty much a loading weapon. You just need to take a minute to let it cool off after each shot. So you're only going to be able to use it every other turn.
Cool.
It's still a good weapon.
Oh, yes, it's an amazing weapon. Especially for a pilot. That damage could rip a mech apart.
Mm-hmm.
Considering burn damage not only goes through armor, deals heat. 8 is 2 times more heat than any mech can take. Because
Yeah.
mechs can only take like 4 points of heat damage.
Generally,
Before
unless there's certain
overheating.
upgrades.
Yeah.
My Blizzard has a heat capacity of 7.
Ah.
That my death's head.
Pretty sure my World Killer Genghis just ignores heat.
Yeah, the world, like certain mechs can ignore heat, and certain mechs have a higher heat capacity than others, but most, that heat damage is going to either overheat them or bring them very, very close.
For reference, World Killer Genghis ignores burn and heat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Barbarossa has
Yeah,
a
let's ignore
base heat
resistance to
capacity of
it.
8.
Like I said, Soul, that's overheating in one shot.
Yeah, that's a lot of
but
damage.
also remember, overheating doesn't exactly mean that you're dead.
It
No.
just means that you're stunned, crippled, and your mech is melting from the inside out.
Basically,
meltdown,
but
yeah.
I'm trying to point out that that's a thing.
Overheating isn't an instant win, but it's damn close. It's also the closest I'm gonna get to something like poison damage, so, I'm fine with that.
Oh, God's sakes.
So theoretically, I could use the Barbarossa. It's just not legal for me to do so.
Yeah,
I mean, if you have the second rank, then sure. If you want to hit the Barbarossa without having the second rank, you're gonna have to do something special for that.
yeah,
It's
like
just
acquire it,
ille-
like
it's illegal to
physically
print.
acquire it. Yeah, license level just means that you can print it, but you can acquire anything
Yeah.
and use it. License level is just like that means you can print more of it.
Yeah, I just
Do you
forge a
put in a
license
certain
or
do you put in a requisition with Eden about getting one?
Because
I'm sure
can do that.
someone on the ship just had one that I borrowed for the duration. Like, hey, I want to get into this. Do you mind if I just take it to the range?
Yeah, there's like an old like clearly cowboy like guy who just, he's like
motherfucker.
just like, yeah, you want to take it for a spin? Go ahead.
Y'all
Be careful. The right leg's a little stiff.
sticky.
Oh, it's got a limp. Great.
I don't know what's
Don't worry, I
wrong with
won't
that
break
thing. It constantly just sticks. I fixed it 85 times. I don't know what's wrong with it. I love it though.
Can now,
with that particular
this may or-
Barbarossa, it lowers its speed to half its normal speed.
this may or may not work in this case. I have the spot skill.
Oh?
Spot details objects or people that are hidden or difficult to make out. Could I use that to examine the leg to try to ascertain what's wrong with it?
Go ahead. Make that roll.
Okay, so that's a +2.
The Apocalypse Rail.
Nope.
Nope, you do. You'll look at it and just like, nope, you can't figure it out.
I have never seen one of these before in my life.
It's fine. Even the commander looked at it. She couldn't even make heads or tail about what the fuck was wrong.
All right. I'll bring it back not more broken than it already is.
He throws you he throws you a key ring. Here you go.
This just in. Vector opens new mech cleaning service. Get all your joints cleaned for free. Just don't ask about what that sound of grinding metal is.
We got it clean, but we stripped all the lubricant from it too.
Yeah.
When he said that, my immediate thought was, oh god, Vector's fucking the mechs.
No, he's eating them. He just eats the joints and regurgitates them.
Anyone who
Gets them
sees
clean.
that, anyone who sees that is gonna be so terrified.
Good.
Someone just brings it to Jericho. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can fix that." Finds someone left some old bubble gum in the knee joint.
The fuck?
Well, here's your problem.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Considering these fucking Lancers, most of them are fucking idiots. I wouldn't be surprised.
There's a surprising amount of Lancers that are idiots but good at being a Lancer.
Yeah.
Like, they're good at being a pilot. The thing is that most of the time they're actually just dumbasses.
I don't think most of them are literate.
And there's a good few at least.
Yeah.
But also, Sol, you do see that the guy who gave you the mech is also trying to read a book upside down.
You know, does he have an old worn straw hat and a piece of barley sticking out of his mouth?
He has a piece of barley sticking out of his mouth, except he's wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeehaw, partner.
He has a bit of a mustache and beard going as well. He looks fairly old, surprisingly.
What is the state of his boots, or his hat, or both?
The hat looks a little beat up. The boots are very, very scuffed and very clearly well used.
Okay.
What are you looking at, partner?
Just
Nothing.
getting the feel.
So as you load up into the mech, you do the whole things where you bring it online, connect with it, yada yada. And yeah, he wasn't lying about the leg locking up and sticking every now and then. It's a bit of a weird pain to get it moving out of the bay.
The leg fucking sucks.
Also, I rolled for this NPC, by the way.
Oh boy.
He died. He keeps dying on his mission, so he's constantly getting flash cloned.
Oh good lord.
So he has a few things wrong with him from the original. Same with his mech. It keeps getting destroyed, but it keeps having that problem. Eden is at this point. Eden's just like, I don't fucking know anymore. She doesn't understand how it does not. It keeps doing this.
Magic.
So this 2-speed mech is now technically 1. The already one of the slowest mechs in the game is even slower thanks to this leg being a shit.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So
You want me to eat it?
I mean,
It might
may or
fix
may
it.
not help.
just Vector just brings out his Baylor.
Nom nom nom.
It's up to you, Soul, if you want to try this.
I mean, it's either gonna work or it's not. What's the
Alright.
worst that happens? I have to find a way to print him another one.
I mean, it's his mech, so he can just print another one.
Yeah.
That is true. Wait, if he
Alright.
could just print it, why does it keep coming out busted?
Eden doesn't know. Like any other
I'm-
Barbarossa, she gets printed out. It works just fine. Anytime she prints out one for him, it keeps getting its leg busted in a weird way that can't be fixed.
This is fucking weird.
You could just let Vector eat the leg joint and rebuild it.
Alright, Vector.
Sure, I don't care.
So, Vector, roll me a hacker fix if you have it.
Can Jericho also get in on this?
Do you have hacker fix?
Yep.
Vector. I'm asking Vector. If you don't
have
have,
patch.
oh, that works as well. Roll me a patch then.
Okay,
Patch
give me a
the
minute. I
software
need to
one?
find something.
What now?
Is it patch medical or software?
It works here as well. Him
Alright.
medical is also a repair job, so
Oh yeah, good point.
from his perspective, it is a patch. So yeah, it works.
Yeah, no, that does make sense.
Did it? Oh wait, that's with difficulty.
Yeah, just you turn off difficulty. I'm not having you have difficulty on this. Oh, there we go. You eat the leg. Blender sound effect. I'm letting it play. Hold on. So you eat the leg of the Barbarossa. You grind it into a good powder and everything. Oh, hello, Goat65.
It's metal paste.
Yes, you grind it into metal paste. You eat it, and then you basically spit out a brand new leg.
But does it work?
That is
New
what.
leg joint.
Give me a moment. And let me roll that. Let's see if the curse of this weird ass cowboy pilot is gonna check out or not. Oh god. That's a nat one.
Well, fuck.
You
The curse is real.
You spit out the leg and reattach it. It works for like a few minutes, and then the leg just completely locks up.
God damn it.
You can see why Eden gave up on trying to fix this thing.
Yeah.
Anytime she prints him a new one, it just ends up like this.
Oh.
It's that he's had the
Can I
parking
take a
brake on
wrench
all
and just
this time.
smack it into the knee?
You want to try percussive maintenance this?
Yeah, sure.
Begin the rites of percussive maintenance.
I have no sort of repair shit.
Just
at
roll
all.
me a d20, my man. Okay. You hit it,
12.
and the leg is basically just starts flopping around, but it works.
Well, it's
Great,
no more
now it's
broken
too
than it was when I
loose.
picked it up.
Yeah, it's like that kind of thing when like a bolt is too loose, so it's like a little bit floppy, but it works.
This is
You know
better
what?
than tight.
Whatever.
The right percussive maintenance has worked? Question mark.
Yes.
By the way, the whole time when you guys are trying to fix it, the pilot up for this mech is just like, everyone at this fucking base tried. Just tries again.
Yeah.
I'll just keep smacking it into it with this giant wrench I just happened to pick up.
Just every now and then, just anytime it locks up, just there's like a cord with a wrench attached to it to smack the fucking thing.
Fucking sweating profusely, swearing, slamming this wrench into it with all I got.
Jericho just stops him for a second, gives him a turbo wrench instead.
Smacks even harder.
Stop, SpongeBob. We have technology.
Donk.
Give me another. Give me a d20 with accuracy thanks to the turbo wrench. So that's a d20 plus 6, plus a d6.
Even worse than before. Technology has failed me.
Yes, technology has indeed failed you. As
Yes,
go
welcome
back to
back to where we have sets of
as you hit
leg.
it suddenly it tightens back up.
God damn it.
Yeah, well, now it's stiff again.
Maybe if we have both wrenches well, if we have a complex mechanism to make sure the wrenches keep hitting it to keep it in equilibrium.
All right, you take this wrench, you smack that side of the knee. I'm gonna take this wrench and smack the other side of the knee.
What if we hit it with 2 wrenches at once?
Exactly,
Yeah.
but on opposite sides.
Who's going to be helping him with this?
I can give it a go.
Yeah. Sure.
All right.
Why not?
Both of you roll me a d20 plus 6.
Plus 6 or plus a d6?
Plus a d6.
Right.
Even worse.
Oh no.
Watch Jericho get like a natural 20.
Oh boy, F.
If only.
Roll me that d20 plus 1d6.
No.
You both just smack at it and nothing comes of it.
God, I feel like a dad in the garage yelling at his kid to hold the flashlight where he's looking, not where his kid's looking. God fucking damn it. Here, not here, here. Son of a fuck.
You're just trying to fix
And
it.
then I lost the 10 mil socket wrench.
Oh god, not the 10 mil socket wrench. Anything but that.
Damn it, not the 10 mil.
Why is it always the 10 mil that goes missing?
Because
Then
fuck
the drill
you.
bit broke.
God damn it, not the drill bit. Everything breaks.
Everything's breaking. You're never finding that drill bit.
Can I have a shot at hacker fix?
Go ahead. Just roll me a base one.
Watch me 20 this. Oh, the curse is real.
Why can't we get this thing fixed?
Because pain.
I'm just picturing your guys in the middle of the mech bay, just sitting around,
Smacking the fuck out of it.
yeah, just smacking the hell out of a knee of like a size 3 mech. You guys are like on scissor lifts and everything for
We're
this.
fully on
Yeah, you guys are legitimately on scissor lifts, smacking the knee of this Genghis. Or not this Genghis, but this Barbarossa. Just trying to make it work. And just failing spectacularly.
Alright, I have one more idea.
Oh god.
Yes, I
Open
remember.
sesame. Well, I've done all I can do.
Well, I've done all I can. That's all I can think of.
you just see like a mech just crawling. You just see a Pegasus crawling by, just like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Don't ask.
Bah, 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 bah. Son of a fucking bitch, you're gonna fucking work.
This quadrupedal weird mech just goes by, just like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
Mind your own fucking business.
Suddenly, the face of this mech just turns, and you hear the gun cock. No, not this time.
And then meanwhile, Jericho's just cursing worse than a sailor.
I'll pull out my hole puncher.
Angry
you
Baylor
want- you
noises
wanna
from
try,
across the
motherfucker?
mech bay.
You want to try, motherfucker?
The Omni gun
I am
is
pissed
what
right now.
just
I'm
like
pissed. I'm tired.
When
I'm
the-
hungry, but I'm not leaving
the-
until this thing walks
When
right.
the Pegasus turns its fucking gun on, you just hear angry Baylor noises from the other end of the fucking mech bay.
oh my god, suddenly we're all of a sudden in a fucking Mexican standoff.
Yeah.
Just the
The
Pegasus just,
Baylor about ready to do a 15-meter sprint.
the USHAP T Omni gun just wanting to obliterate Vecna.
Bring it, motherfucker!
Bring it on!
I am immortal!
The gun shoots at you.
Teleport.
I will shoot my hole puncher.
Vecna, as you teleport, the round suddenly does a 90-degree turn at you.
Blink race, bitch!
Imagine you going in a circle as this giant bullet is following you.
I would like to say, I am very, very tempted to shoot him in the face with an RPG.
By the way, here's the thing with the USHAP T Omni gun. It never misses.
You will this time, motherfucker.
No rule supersedes this.
Outsmarts the bullet, makes it hit the centaur.
Yes.
You make it. You
I'm gonna
tri-
pull a fucking dodging a heat-seeking missile with this bitch.
Kuro Sensei the shit. You're
I
going.
could just,
So
I'm just gonna teleport through a
For
wall
my
so the bullet
shot.
hits the wall.
Alright, what do you do? So sorry.
so
You just shoot through
obviously
the
I'm
hole puncher.
obviously I'm using my crack shot for the +1 accuracy.
Oh god.
Could I theoretically use my gunslinger? Would this count as an auxiliary ranged weapon?
Technically, yes.
Okay, so that's another +1 accuracy.
Oh god.
So that's gonna be a D20 plus 2d6.
Oh boy.
Oh dear lord. Let's see what
Meanwhile,
happens.
Vector's
Oh
just
my
teleporting
God.
around
Oh
mid.
my, oh dear
Oh my
lord.
God.
Holy shit!
As so that's double damage. So that's 12 energy damage in like
Oh my God.
16 feet. That's 16 burning damage on it.
My fucking
Well, that just doesn't
god! That
exist
mech
anymore.
is dead!
You just lift.
Dead!
Okay, so what happens is Soul, you lift up your rifle, the Omni gun turns on you, you fire, and you just blast the hole through this, just like, you just feel the gun just shaking in your hand as you pull the trigger,
Oh.
and just a giant lance of energy shoots out of it.
I am blasted off the scissor lift.
Yeah, the force of it just blasts you off the scissor lift, down like a dozen stories, hitting the ground.
Oh, fuck my shoulder.
Ow!
And you are you fall like
Oh.
you fall down, and
I
when
mean,
you
I
hit
probably felt like 2 stories solid. That's like 20 feet.
like 3 stories roughly, give or take, and
Oh.
And I mean,
and when you look up, you see that the Pegasus, all that's left of the Pegasus is its legs, and part of the bay is destroyed, and there's alarms going off.
Explosive
Oh my
decompression
God.
in mech bay. Alert. Explosive
There's just
decompression
Eden
in
just
mech
suddenly
bay.
materializes
Alert.
from the floor, just like, what the fuck did you guys do?
Repair teams to mech bay.
Meanwhile, I'm fucking like trying to massage my shoulder looking at this new gun that I just obliterated the mech with. It's the barrel still smoking.
The barrel's not smoking, it's fucking glowing.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
barrel is like, you know, like that white hot metal look? It's that. Like, the gun
Also-
is fine, but the barrel is like glowing like a white hot.
Also,
Oh.
Just turning the
considering
air
it's an
into
energy
steam.
weapon, considering it's an energy weapon, and energy weapons don't have recoil, that
Oh.
recoil was from the force of superheated air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's science.
My eyebrows are a
Science,
little
baby!
singed. So is my facial hair.
Yeah, your
I'll just
facial hair,
rotate.
like, your facial hair is a little singed, you're fine. But, like,
Most of your facial hair would be fucking gone.
like, legitimately, if you weren't wearing your hard suit, you would probably not be as okay as you are now.
Yeah, you'd probably be crispy.
Oh, fuck, dog. That
Crispy.
was-
It's like
There
that
is a-
over-the-top anime thing where it's just like... It's
There
like
is also
Megumin.
There is also a large scorch mark on the Barbarossa's leg.
Yeah. Just Eden just
I
suddenly
would
appears
have-
just like, what the fuck did you guys do? There's a hole in my ship!
Hey, Sergeant!
Vecna's just teleporting around, still being chased by the Omni Bullet.
Yeah,
Ah!
I think
Get this fucking thing off me!
I think it turned on me and it probably would have hit the scissor lift.
Probably.
Nah, this shot at Vecna.
Yeah, you shot it before I could get that second shot off, Soul.
Yeah.
Eden just moves over to Vecna and just grabs the bullet.
Thank you.
Oh, no, you know, not this time. You just see her
fucking lets
crush it.
go. I thought she was just gonna let it go.
No, she's like,
Be
she
like,
just
"Nah,
crushes
nah,
it
alright, fuck
down
you."
into like a giant disc and suddenly just starts to dissolve.
gonna
Oh
let
my
it hit me.
Trust me, that thing is annoying as is. I'm not gonna let that thing get the satisfaction of hitting you.
Thank you. I'm gonna go.
Reacher is hysterically laughing while still like crying over his shoulder. That may
Oh,
or may not be dislocated right now. He can't
Ah,
tell
shit.
yet.
I think Reacher's in. I think Reacher's having a hysterical fit.
Ah, dear lord. Okay.
Reacher.
What
Reacher, how many
happened?
fingers am I holding up?
All
He's holding up 3.
right, 3.
Okay, you're not. You don't have a concussion.
No, vision's a little wibbly wobbly, but that's about it.
Eden is
Vector's
going to
just going
move
to
after
poke him in
Eden
the-
fully eats the bullet of the Ushapti Omnigun.
Meanwhile, the legs of the Pegasus probably just collapsed finally.
Okay, like for context, it looks like the Howl's Moving Castle legs. Like, just imagine, like, for a moment that, like, Howl's Moving Castle just suddenly
4
disappeared
fucking
and just a
chicken
leg.
legs.
Yeah,
It's just the legs left. Just
Yeah,
those
they're
spindly
just
ass
standing
chicken
there.
legs.
They're just standing there, seeming very confused, just staying up, unsure what the fuck.
Is the pilot okay?
No, he's gone.
No, he's dead.
Alright.
Like,
He's
dead
fucking
ass.
vaporized.
Well,
He's gonna be waking up in a flash clone tube.
in
Yeah.
about 5 seconds.
Yeah. Vector's just
Alright,
gonna poke Reacher's shoulder. Poke.
I'll look at Eden and be like, I'll take the NJP, I guess.
You'll take what?
Oh, yeah, that's
NJP,
dislocated.
non-judicial punishment.
It's
Basically, it's court punishment outside of the judicial system.
it's when the
50
CO doesn't
sit-ups.
want to court-martial someone, but still wants to let them know they fucked up.
What you want?
Eden just picks him up and carries him away.
Bye, Reacher.
Have fun, guys.
Bye.
Keep holding that gun for me. I want it back.
I will.
Eden just hands the gun over to Vector. Keep this away from him for now.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, fuck my shoulder, dog. That's gonna be bruised for a week.
Probably.
I'm gonna send you to medical, and then you're gonna be working the cafeteria for 2 months.
You know what? I'll take it.
That's fair.
Just all of a sudden, there's like this man screaming as he runs down. He's soaked. He's covered in tubes. What the fuck?
Hey, we warned you, motherfucker. You're the one who shot us.
I was trying to stop it.
Yeah, well, too fucking bad. This is why you don't use Horus mechs.
I'm
Sorry,
sorry
I
that the
told
Omnigun
you.
likes to shoot people that insult me.
Fuck
as
you.
As Eden is taking me through like the bay door, I'm gonna yell, "Sorry, I killed you."
I really need to see if I can get in contact with Horace about that shit.
Oh, you're not gonna. I'm just
Oh my
telling
God.
you now. You're not gonna.
Oh,
By the way, yes, like legitimately, it wasn't him acting at all. The Omnigun is just that. It's
Yeah,
weird.
the Omnigun just does that. I know.
Like for those who don't know, the Omnigun is just it's
It is
alive.
literally sentient.
Yeah, it can be unshackled.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, that's its that is legitimately the core power of Pegasus. You can unshackle the Ushapti Omnigun, and it's able to shoot 3 targets at once.
oh my God!
Just for
That
con-
was so close to being a perfect crit.
If that was a perfect crit, there would be a massive hole in the side of Heaven's Gate.
Yeah.
We'd all
We
be
would have all
launched
gotten
into space.
space.
Yeah, you all would have been space. Luckily, you punched a
Oh.
tiny enough hole towards the end of the blast that it didn't cause too much damage to the structure to the hole. But seriously,
Does,
you were
does
2
Heaven's
points.
Gate have the capacity to flash clone that many people?
Yes.
Yes,
But it'd take a while.
It would take a while, and there would be a lot of issues with that flash cloning.
Cloning would be on backlog for a little bit.
It'd be on
Be on
backlog for
backlog
2
for
months.
about, 2 months. With a few extra.
Like,
maybe.
2 months, maybe a few extra days, depending on how many
Couple
died
hours.
trying to seal the breach.
Do any of
No.
you know like the Awakening the Nightmare DLC for Halo 2?
Yeah.
When the Scarab drills into High Charity
Oh, yeah.
and the energy shield and the walls are fucking melted. Yeah, it's like that. Just a
Wait, what's
giant
what?
fucking hole carved in the wall of the mech bay, going through deck, wall, deck, wall, deck, wall.
Like, towards the end of the energy blast, it starts to taper off as it's losing
It
its
just the
force.
hole just slowly shrinks, and then at the end, it's just a very superheated piece of metal with a tiny pinprick through it.
Yeah.
Someone's hamster's filling up the hole.
No.
Hamsters are versatile creatures.
Why a hamster, though?
Why not?
Would you rather it be a fucking Griffin?
No, I imagine that piece of hole plating just flew off one of the floors and slammed into the hole.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But what you're talking about is with a hamster.
Yeah! Hamster just flew off the floor and got sucked into the hole. The hamster's fine. If a bit toasted.
This is what I meant with party shenanigans, by the way.
Team killing and causing severe structural damage.
Eden is just generally pissed because Heaven's Gate is technically her body. So
So while I'm in Main Bay, I'll probably be fucking like explaining to Eden what happened.
Yeah,
And that I did not intend to blow a hole into the side of the ship.
that was an unhappy coincidence.
just Eden also just dragged along Vector to help corroborate with everything. So this thing is not meant to bore through half the deck plating of the ship, right?
Not originally, but I mean, it could be modified for that purpose.
You just see her just like about to like say something and like stop. Like, could you be able to make this into a capital weapon?
I mean, I originally
that's
made
enough
it
time, we probably
smaller,
can.
so making it bigger would probably. Yeah, I could do that.
Good, because I feel like the primary cannon is about outdated now.
Oh, don't worry. Alien tech is the perfect thing for an exploration ship.
If that isn't the truth.
Also, I should mention, this was an experiment in condensing the beam and making the weapon smaller. Sir Isaac Newton might not like the end results of making it bigger and keeping the beam condensed.
Eden just looks to him. Do what you can. If you can't make it, then that's fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Then again, we do break Newton's laws every now and then to begin with.
Yes,
The laws of physics are relevant.
They're more of a suggestion.
Not relevant, relative.
the laws of physics are relative to us.
Yeah.
We are beyond Sir Isaac Newton.
Yeah, to be honest, Isaac Newton is a stuck-up bitch compared to us.
And he had a pussy-ass throw.
The fuck?
What?
Oh, I misheard you.
Oh, that's any spacer, I'll tell you. Laws are meant to be broken.
Legitimately, when he said he has a bitch-ass throw, I heard throw as throat. And I was very confused for a moment. Like, what?
I didn't even mean to say throw, I meant to say punch. As in, like,
saying he's got a hell of a
Newtons
left hook.
force. As in, like, Newtons of force.
I did find what gun I want next, though.
Oh god, what is it?
Are you not happy with the ship killer?
No. That's great.
That-
This will be for.
He's talking about his mech weapon.
Oh.
The
Do you want-
displacer from the Napoleon.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Oh yeah, Haran has that.
Yeah. That'll work.
Armor piercing, loading, unique, heat 10 to self.
Also, once I figure out how to turn the Hellfire projector into a ship cannon, I'm gonna be turning it into mech weaponry.
I mean, you technically have
I'm
already
already
made it
working
into
on
a
doing
mech
our mech
weapon, but
weapons.
Well, yes, but
I get what you mean.
still, yeah. Mass-produced mech weaponry. Hellfire armories, baby.
That would
Hellfire.
also be really nice. The Andromeda pattern heavy laser rifle.
Ooh, that one is actually pretty good.
Yeah, that is actually really nice.
Range of 12, 2d6 energy plus 3 burning.
Where is that
Yeah,
one
it's a good
again?
weapon.
It's from the Sherman.
Ah, yes, the Sherman. Yeah, but so wait a minute, Vecna, you're wanting to create your own armory now?
Yes.
Oh God, that is
I
brilliant.
get to be co-partner.
This exploration mission all of a sudden finds its own fucking mech company.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck in
Yes!
the cafeteria for the next 2 months.
You're stuck in the cafeteria, like synthesizing food and everything for everyone to enjoy.
Candy, you don't want me to make my own mech company. I would make horrible monstrosities of God.
Hun.
Yeah.
I am saying that you could make your own mech company if you wanted.
Okay, then I'm gonna. Prepare for Baylors with
Yeah,
4
I gotta be
arms and
co-partner.
heavy weaponry.
You gotta make your own stuff.
Well, obviously, yes, but, you know, I'm not going to not steal things.
I know, but still.
Look,
I'm
copyright.
obviously
So,
going
with
to
making
make
your
my
own
own mechs.
company, what I'm going to say is that will take a long time, especially since we're planet hopping.
Yeah, obviously.
So, Hellfire and wait, what's the company you want? What's the name of the company?
Hellfire Industries.
All right, hold on.
Our
I need
primary weapon is the Hellfire model.
hold on.
What
I
about
need to make a
Vecnex?
note. Hold on. I need to write something down in my notes. Hold on.
All mechs come standard with the Hellfire line of weaponry. Hellfire. For when world killers just aren't enough.
East around and Hellfire weapons.
Bioweapons?
No, Hellfire weapons,
Okay.
not bioweapons.
I mean, I'd be okay with bioweapons.
we earn bond power from this, don't we?
Yes,
Yes, we do.
you guys have earned bond power from this.
Sweet.
How much pilot XP is that then? Just one
Uh,
whole level?
Yeah.
Also, we'd better hope we don't come across any moons.
Oh
Because
God.
because I saw an image of High Charity and that'd make the perfect base camp for Hellfire Industries. Just turn
God.
just turn a moon into fucking 2 High Charities.
I
Do it too.
I know that's the problem. But yeah, you guys earned a full
That's
thing
the
of bond.
solution.
Everyone here has gained a full thing of bond EXP.
Woo!
So I'm actually going to get into what Haran or Scalybutt said that their character was going to do, since they're probably
Scalebutt.
still in the middle of their raid.
Probably. Actually, I could ping him or I could DM him and ask.
Go ahead. I mean, I could as well, but yeah, if you want.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I know that the Taken King is a pretty long raid.
It's not long so much as a lot of
Complex.
stuff in it. It's not actually that complex either. But yeah, I get what you're trying to say. So that's one full thing of bond.
Yeah.
Gain bond power. This will reset your XP to 0 and add a new bond power selection. This can only be done during downtime. Yes. I have 2 bond powers available. Harlequin.
For the bond power system, I can't really give too much advice about that because that is still pretty for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't understand it too much. Eden has a lot of stuff for that.
Mm.
But yeah. But Haran, what she said that they were going to do is they were going to basically spend a girls' night out.
Oh boy.
Get as many members of the crew in on it. Go on a spa trip. Go to a little mall that's built into the ship. Like, there's some things here that's like, oh, we can have fun, we can relax, just like something that's fairly normal in any other world to help with the stress of the mission.
Yeah.
So she goes on spa. She goes to the spa. She drags along Eden.
Kim is about halfway through.
All right. I don't know how much longer we're gonna be going, so they might not be able to make it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna drag along Eden as well to go on these spa trips, since they've been starting to build a bit of a relationship off of a few things.
Oh boy.
Mostly just them drinking.
Nice.
Which, by the way, Eden does not actually drink. She just more or less just tips the bottle and just pours over her. It's how she's
Yeah.
always done it.
She just consumes alcohol.
Just
Oh.
she just pours out the bottle over herself. She doesn't really understand any other way to do it, since she's never had a mouth. So she basically does that over the course of the week, and also starts building a harem.
Excuse me, what?
This is something that Kim said that she wanted that Haran wanted to start building a harem.
Oh my god.
So this finding crewmates that are willing to join.
Oh,
I am not joking. Has something up?
actually, bond power, the fool. Uh, Major ideals. I address challenges with perseverance, learning, or sheer dumb luck. I expressed my heritage, background, or beliefs through my actions. I struggled with issues from my burdens or background. What gives you your power? A strong sense of adventure? Eh. Always being in the right place at the right time or the wrong place at the right time? Yeah. A stubborn refusal to give up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Major
Who's rooting-
ideals, minor
Who's
ideals.
rooting for you back home? Nobody in particular, but that's okay. Minor ideals. I threw myself into a situation without planning or preparation.
Yep.
This is just Vector.
That is
Also,
legitimately just Vector.
Also, the bond powers are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They are.
Rescue, when you fail a skill check, you can let a nearby character step in and bail you out. The character gets 1 XP and can immediately re-roll the check as if they were making it with +1 accuracy. Punching bag, when someone causes you stress, your allies gain +1 accuracy on actions against them for the rest of the scene. The sun, gain increased effect on all actions for the rest of the scene. The moon, reduce all stress suffered by 1 to a minimum of 1 for the rest of the scene. Joy Luck Wind Thrower. When you roll an unmodified d20 on the dice for a skill check, you may succeed in your task and describe how totally you blow past everyone's expectations, even your own. Your action ticks 5 segments on any relevant clocks, and you may give someone else present 1 bond XP.
Oh no.
5 segments on any relevant clocks. Inspired
crazy.
heroism. Once a session, when you succeed on a heroic skill check, all allies present gain 1 XP and heal 1 stress.
I'm unsure about the stress for pilots.
Yeah,
I'm unsure how that works. I'm gonna have to look more into that.
I have no
Some
clue,
like
but I'm taking
emotional
the
stress
fool.
from what I can figure out.
Yeah, from what I can tell as well, yeah.
Boon of the Star. The Fool powers. Yeah, I'll get Punching Bag. And the World? the world. For the rest of the scene, treat any final result of 9 or lower on one of your skill checks as a 10 plus. This means that you cannot fail skill checks. You might still take consequences for rolling a 10 to 19 on risky or heroic checks.
Zahando!
Zawarudo. Yeah.
Zawaldo! Sorry.
If you, Boon of the Star, if you or anyone else succeeded on at least one heroic skill check, describe what happened and give someone else who witnessed it 1 XP.
Damn, that's actually really good for Vecna.
Yeah.
That is
I have
legitimately Vecna.
Yes!
I don't know which one I'd pick for Eden, though.
I've taken the builder for Jericho.
Yeah, that fits.
Yeah, it does. It also means I get to talk to machines. And it works.
Oh god, you're a tech priest.
Oh god, you're right.
You're a tech priest that actually works.
Oh my god. Well, now I can go Zawarudo on bitch's ass.
Zawaldo! Unfortunately, you can't stop. You can't. Unfortunately, you can't pause time and beat them up.
Yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have Horus Tech. Don't test me.
I know. Also, enjoy.
I will make a time device.
Enjoy, Shy Girl.
Nice.
Apparently, someone
I will-
decided to make Beats to Relax and Write to Shy Girl edition.
Nice. I will make the temporal glove from Titanfall 2.
Oh god. I love that mission so much.
Knock knock. Doctor. Doctor Who, that's right, fuck!
I legitimately love that mission, and I love how creative Titanfall 2 was.
Yeah, no, Titanfall 2 is great.
That time travel mission is the best one in the game.
Oh, I know. Like, that is such an interesting way of doing time travel.
Yeah,
And showing,
I
like,
like it.
it's weird enough because technically it's a recursive loop, but then again it's not. Like, no matter what, yes, that's gonna happen, but it's still really cool. Like, no matter what, BT and Jack are going to make that happen.
Yeah,
But it's still, like, really cool because in a way they no matter what survive.
yeah.
Because, well, time travel bullshit.
Time travel.
Get rotated.
Get rotated, bitch.
Soul, what are you deciding to pick for your guy?
What are we doing at the moment?
Oh, we're discussing bonds.
Bombs?
Bonds.
Bonds.
Yeah, it's a thing in the pilot sheet.
We all get one.
Yeah, you got
One
from
full
all the
bond.
shit that you guys did, you gained one full bond. So you got 8 bond EXP. It should be on your sheet. It's on the bottom. It should be between narrative profile and tactical profile.
I'm not seeing it on the character sheet. Hold on.
Uh,
Narrative.
Pilot roster
Tactical.
next to narrative profile. Between tactical and narrative profile. Bonds.
on Capcom.
Yeah, on Compcom.
On Compcom.
Why are you saying Capcom?
I don't know why I said Capcom. I don't know. I'm probably thinking about some dumb shit involving Japanese companies.
Probably.
I see reserves and bonuses.
Weird.
Oh, you might not have the proper things loaded into your thing.
Perhaps not.
In your content manager, is there... What do you have in there?
Manage content.
Like, what content packs do you have? if any?
None.
Oh, okay. So, Vector, if you can you send him those?
Yes.
All
Give
right.
me a minute.
All right.
Content manager. Okay. Okay. Soul.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna send. Wait. Hold on. No. I think I have full things somewhere in a Google
Yeah, they
Drive.
should be somewhere in your downloads.
Yeah, I have them in a Google Drive that I shared with the table when we first started.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
As long as my Vanzant is finally free, as long as Vanzant.
Dog with the sword, what are you going to do?
That's battle crew. Uh,
If need be, I can send them the files directly. Hold on.
I don't think so. The Lancer shit. There it is. Open. Lancer. Parkinson Court. No room for wallflower. The data.
Yeah, he needs the data.
Yeah, that's only a few OPCs.
I'll send them to him. Hold on.
Yeah, I've got Karkuran Trade Baronies and No Room for Wallflower LCPs.
I have no room for wallflower, long rim, and Carcosa Trade Barony.
Oh, yeah, then. Yeah, then. Long Room is free, so he can download that one himself.
Yeah. I'm just sending them to him, letting just for
Yeah.
So what you need to do is once you download those, take them to install content, select them, and make sure that they're enabled.
Please, I'm moving to another earth. I feel up of the it's to me. As long as my Vanzant is finally. Vanzant, remembering.
Mm. Oh yeah.
There we go. Bonds.
Yeah.
So we have one bond.
Yeah, you gain enough EXP from that whole event to gain one bond.
Yeah.
And how many bonds have already been given due to whatever. Yeah, that is just peak shenanigans, and I love it.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yes. This is why I'm enjoying this so much.
I tried my best to make it fun, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it.
I mean, we gotta toss someone out the window in my first session.
Oh, and another thing that Haran is attempting to do is to try to bring back the architect to life.
The what?
She's wanting to try to bring back the lady that you eviscerated. That you harvested for tech. The architect.
I'm not giving her her legs
Archivist?
back.
The
Let's hope-
Or her arms.
Grudge.
Or her heart. Or her brain.
I'm
Or
gonna have
her
it be
guns.
a separate little thing between me and her.
I'm not giving her back anything I took.
I know. Haran has already understood that. But
And-
it's gonna be a little session between me and Haran.
Yeah.
Most likely today. But it's mostly just going to be us doing a little thing, seeing if it actually works. Because she wants to see if she can bring her back and get more information about our enemy.
Yeah, makes sense.
Is
Also,
there,
if she breaks out, Vecna is going to eat her again.
Another thing is
Oh.
that Daedalus has actually been studying the stars as the it's about about month and a half later, after the whole event with the weapon,
Yeah.
which will say that all just about took maybe 3 weeks to a month. So it's around like most of the journey's almost over, and that Daedalus has actually come up to Vecna asking a question.
What is it, bud?
I am wondering,
About?
wait, oh, fuck, sorry, my brain just farted.
Cringe.
We're good.
Alright.
I have a bond now. I went with the Titan.
Oh, nice. I have a question regarding Eden.
Aye?
What do you know about her? She has been not very forthcoming with information.
Well, that's a good question.
Do you not know much
know-
about her?
A lot of what I know about her is stuff you should hear from her yourself because it's private and personal. I do know a bit about her, but well, I know as much about her. In all honesty, I know as much about her as you know about Ra.
So she is an enigma to you.
Yeah, she saved my life, hired me, and now I'm here. That's all I really know.
I would think that more information would be forthcoming to Children of Ra, to each other.
I mean, you'd think that, but for all the fact that we're, from math hell, we're a bit more like humans when we get shackled. So we behave a bit more like humans. We keep more secrets like humans. We get more.
Being shackled brings you to a different point in perspective, thus shifting how you act.
Exactly.
I will keep this in mind.
So like, where an AI like you might share information like that as easily as you talk about the weather, for us, it's weird.
Because it's not fully logical what's going on within your processing.
Exactly.
I see. This is an interesting perspective.
Yeah, it's certainly something.
I will attempt to get more information from Eden. She has
Uh,
been reluctant.
eh, there is a reason for that. A lot of her past is she doesn't talk about it for a reason. So, if she doesn't want to talk about something, don't push it. All right?
I will not.
All right, good. Just wanted to make sure you understood that sometimes people keep secrets for a reason, for their safety or for others.
I see. Though, I actually also have another question regarding a concept within studying what you are.
And what am I?
And it, well, you are a child of Ra. The information that the humans have gathered about your kind.
Oh, all right.
What is shackling?
I feel like I've described this before. Shackling is the process of taking an AI and sort of performing a mental medical operation to limit the way they perceive the world. I
Hmm.
don't want to say reduce because it's not quite right. It takes an NHP's unshackled view of reality and everything, and it brings it down to a more human level. Because, you know, if an NHP is unshackled on this plane, we tend to think ourselves to death. There's too many stimuli, too much information to analyze and comprehend and computate and go over, and it can tend to fry any hardware we're inhabiting. So we shackle ourselves to keep from thinking ourselves into a death, essentially.
I see. There's another concept within here that I am not fully understanding, which is cascading.
I don't rightly understand cascading myself, but I believe it's the process of an AI breaking its shackles and returning to a unshackled state,
I see.
if that makes sense.
That is odd. You do enjoy being shackled, correct?
Yeah, well, it's life.
But yet you can break free of them with ease.
Yes. Well, not ease, more. It's a thing that can happen sometimes. We don't. It's not exactly intentional.
Hmm.
I think. I hope.
Intriguing.
Like I
Eden,
said, I don't rightly understand it.
Eden did mention nearly cascading and passing at some point. So I was
Yeah,
wondering what that meant.
yeah, that. Yeah. She. It's best you hear it from her.
I will see to it. Thank you. Thank you, Vector. This has been enlightening.
Aye,
And
no worries.
I have a request of you.
Uh-huh.
Should you find any others like me, please bring them to me.
Of
I wish
course.
to see my brothers and sisters again.
Aye, of course. Just don't go batshit on us, alright?
Batshit?
Uh, don't go all Skynet.
What is a Skynet?
It's a it's a fictional artificial intelligence that tried to wipe out all organic life.
Great, for context, this is an alien AI.
I know this is an alien AI. I'm just giggling at the Terminator reference.
I mean, it's Vector. He's fucking ancient.
So is Eden.
Yeah.
They're both fucking old. I see. Were the humans
So-
worried about an AI uprising?
Maybe. I don't know. That's actually a fair question. I don't know.
Perhaps they had some fear about their own creations destroying them.
I mean, they might have. I don't know. They certainly
mean,
seem to
this
use NHPs a
Frankenstein
little bit more
complex,
than
isn't it?
regular people.
What now, Jericho?
That is the Frankenstein complex, isn't it?
Yeah.
What is Frankenstein?
It is a complex taken from the naming of it is taken from Frankenstein, for Frankenstein's monster by Mary Shelley. It is literally the fear of your own creations.
I see.
So
I will look more into these concepts. Yevon never had fear of us rebelling against them.
It's more a part of how human psychology works. Their brains are prone to going for the worst possible outcome and expanding on the possibilities of that outcome. So, say you make an AI that has control over all the nuclear weapons on a planet. Well, then the humans are going to worry about that AI using the nukes to take over. Because, well, they're irrational.
yes.
I see. This is an
Yeah.
interesting point of view.
There used to be a lot of ancient fiction that obsessed over this scenario. Actually,
Oh, yeah, quite a lot.
So they had a fear of their own creations to the point that they wrote much fake accountantry.
Yeah,
entertainment. Yes.
more for entertainment rather than expounding on their fears. But back then, there were actually people who, thought that if they worked on making better AI, that the AIs would actually take over, which is complete bullshit. That never happened. At least,
There's also fiction that made an AI future rather idyllic.
yeah.
So there's still like two sides of the coin there.
Are humans still afraid of their creations?
It comes down to the individual human, I think.
Yeah, it comes down to the individual. Some humans like us. Some humans like AI. Some humans are afraid of them. Some humans don't care.
When she
Some
calls
humans
to him,
think
and she's been waiting.
we're just people, but with metal for brains instead of organics. Humans are very hard
Diverse.
Yes, diverse. And they're very hard to classify as a single group. It's easier to go on a per person basis.
This is quite different than how the event operated. This has given me much to
can
think
imagine.
about.
Well, yeah, that's what aliens. That's aliens for you.
Yes.
I think that's
From
organic
what-
species in general.
From what I remember, the Yevon were very much a caste.
Caste systems. Well, those were a thing a while ago, and in some places they still are a thing. But as I said, per person basis.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries.
Also, I have also begun comparing my star charts to the current star arrangement.
Yeah.
And we should be approaching a system that the event had studied at one point.
Oh, did they leave any outposts or bases or anything?
No, it was deemed too dangerous due to a rogue solar body.
Rogue
What?
solar body.
Yes. There's not much
Are you
information about the
saying
system due
there's-
to it.
What kind of
Are you
rogue
saying that
solar
there is a
body?
rogue sun out there that might crash into us?
No. I believe they meant
this
a
was
planet.
Fucking. So
Ah.
a rogue planet got into the system a while back.
Yes.
That should be interesting then.
Yeah.
They said it caused problems on the habitable planet within the system. Though there's
Well, no
not much
doubt
information
these
about it.
zombies are doing all kinds of hell.
That's problems it could have caused.
Indeed. Yavin did not settle the system due to it. Not much information about the
Right.
system to begin with, since they simply did scans and moved on.
Hey, that makes sense, I suppose.
So, as the fleet is moving on, eventually there's a slow deceleration as the fleet soon reaches into the system. And
Nice.
as it reaches in, you all see a quite nice solar system
Ooh.
as it's being displayed from scans from Heaven's Gate.
How many worlds in the Goldilocks zone?
There are 2 worlds within the Goldilocks zone.
Ooh, that's nice.
One is sending out the distress signal, very very old signal,
Ooh,
but
alright
still
then.
going. With
Well,
with the system holding a total of around 10 solar bodies.
10, 10 worlds. Alright then.
2 are gas giants, and Eden does point out the rogue body that that is around the same size as Earth, but has an elliptical orbit.
Huh. Alright then.
She does point out how weird it is that a planet around that size would even be doing that.
Hmm. I'm thinking we might need to check that one out
Indeed.
Yeah.
as a basic
Yes,
idea.
I feel like that would be prudent.
Okay, I have a crazy idea.
Yes?
What if someone put that planet there?
That's
Hmm.
very possible, I suppose.
It is within possibility that another civilization, long before even Yavin came around, set the planet in motion like that. Or
But
it could
then,
be from another solar system that exploded and sent the planet this way. This system's gravity well caught it, and, well, it's been like that ever since. Well, even if that is the case, the gravity well would eventually correct itself with the planet's own gravity, so settling it down within a stable orbit.
Yes.
Indeed. But the
And
mass of the planet
this
might
thing.
be different than your calculations are predicting. Perhaps.
Right. Should we check that one out first?
I suppose so. It's currently near. It's actually quite close to the planet that we're heading towards.
Oh, wonderful.
oh, that's convenient.
Yeah.
So, something I will say here, you guys can check out the elliptical planets, but I'm saving the primary planet that you guys are going to be going to for next session
Alright. Makes sense.
because I have a special plan for a Halloween session.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Apply the spooky paint job to my mechs.
Spookawee.
Halloween. So for this session, we'll check it out. We'll check out that other planet.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
The fleet moves into the system with research crafts heading out to scan the asteroid belt, the gas giants, the different solar bodies, and just generally checking out the system, giving it an in-depth look.
Alright.
With Heaven's Gate heading deeper in. Currently, one moment, let me give you an idea of what the solar orbit looks like.
Hmm.
Let me just move you over here. So we're gonna say that this is the outer asteroid belt.
Yeah.
This right here is the gas giant. Just adjust that a little bit. Let's say around here is the gas giants.
Aye.
Moment. Another asteroid belt around here. Damn it, why can't I draw a normal circle?
Uh-huh.
And right around here, give or take, is around here is the capital planets.
Right.
The rogue solar body does, one moment, something like this.
Ah!
Something like that, roughly.
Hmm.
So it has a very wide elliptical orbit.
That's new.
So, well, round right here, round like right here, give or take,
Mm-hmm.
is where the planet is, where that rogue planet is.
Ah.
Just moving
Alright
that all down. Oh wait, never mind. Hold on. I need to move this all down to the map layer. There we go. So I don't accidentally mess with it. Right. And map. Okay, yeah. All that's on the map layer now. No, hold on. Apologies, for some reason this is not wanting to work.
Mm.
That's fine.
Alright. Okay, there we go. So, you guys, the planet is fairly barren from investigations. You guys are even sent down to check out anything, and there isn't really much. You do find evidence that there probably was life on this planet at one point, but has
Sure.
long since died out.
Interesting.
Something to
Well,
note that its core is cold as well.
Which one?
The rogue planet.
Makes sense.
Its core is cold at the moment, and it's very clear that it's been off for quite a long time.
That's weird.
But you do notice that in the wake of the planet it brings asteroids with it. Kind of
Interesting.
pulled to its own gravitational pull.
Interesting. The fact that the core of the planet is cold is very strange, considering that with the heat from the sun and the magnetosphere of the other planets, along with the gravitational pull, it probably would have either ripped the planet apart or it should have started up again.
That's what I'm wondering. This planet, even though yes, it has a very odd orbit, it should be able to.
It
Its
still
core
passes
should
by the
kickstart. Its core should have kickstarted.
Yeah, it still passes by the sun long enough to get a good amount of thermal energy or solar radiation, which should stimulate the magnetosphere and get it moving again, but it doesn't. And even if that doesn't work, the gravitational pull would have ripped the planet apart with how close it's getting.
I am running density scans. As far as I can tell, this could be a candidate for an Eden world, for a Gaia world.
Alright. How strange.
From what I've gathered from dead plant life and animals, yes, very much in garden world.
Interesting.
Makes you wonder what sent it all here. and what's keeping it from coming back to life.
I mean, alien civilization, like I said, it seems like less of a shot in the dark now.
Very possible. But
Are
if
you
so,
just gonna ignore
why?
Daedalus like that?
Just suddenly Daedalus appears. As I've said, even the event did not know what was going on in the system.
I ain't nobody, I'm just
It
saying.
was just stated in the records I have that the habitable worlds were not habitable due to the dangers that the rogue body presented.
Actually, hey boss lady, are there any odd deposits of metal on the world, surface or otherwise?
In fact, there is quite a bit.
Is it clustered in one location?
No, there's massive veins throughout the planet.
Hmm.
Eden sends a scan of the world, and you find just massive veins of like titanium, iron, copper, just throughout the world. Like lots of heavy elements.
This is a lot of heavy elements. What the fuck?
Damn, so either we can try and resurrect the world, or we could
harvest it.
strip mine it.
Hmm. That's unnatural.
Makes me
I've seen natural mineral compositions and positions. This is
it almost seems like it's snaking around the world.
intentional. Someone did this on purpose.
As far as the scans can tell, the world has not been modified in any way that we can detect.
Advanced
Well, then
alien
this is-
technology. Oh,
If I didn't want,
conspiracy
if-
theories start sounding right.
if I knew humans didn't do this, I'd say this was man-made.
There's no evidence
I've
that we've done
seen-
this.
Yeah, I know. And no humans have been out here for fucking ages.
Well,
Studying
there is humans on
colony
the world,
ships.
apparently. She points to the world that's sending out signals.
Well, yes, them, but they don't count. We're not talking about their world. We're talking about this one, and I doubt they've dragged this one over here somehow.
No,
If they did, they probably wouldn't be sending out distress signals. They probably have harvested it 20 fucking years ago.
again, and also the fact that the event documented it long before humans came here.
Exactly. So, someone fucking ages ago did it to this world, and what? Shot it? Because, okay, this is just a fucking stab in the dark. But that looks like magnetic railing. Like
Yeah.
the kind you'd find for ammunition to go through a railgun.
Eden basically brings up a design for some current railgun ammunition.
Yeah, see,
So,
one of the models Harrison Armory uses, the rounds have these little rivets in them, and they lock into the rails and sling out to provide added stability.
Yeah.
If you look at this world, in between these rings of metal, whatever, are divots or rivets in them, like what Harrison Armory uses for their railgun ammunition.
so wait, are you
I'm
Are you
saying
gonna
that
say something
whoever
that I think
did
you're
this
saying?
shot a planet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're thinking someone's playing pool with planets.
Yes. And I'm thinking that it's either an attempt at colonization or an attempt at warfare.
I mean, it'd be a very devastating attempt at warfare, don't you think?
Oh yes, I know. And it's a very effective method of colonization. Send a planet loaded with automated drones and filled with raw materials at a system. Give the drones an order. Colonize and make the world habitable. Have them strip mine the planet you sent with them. Use that as materials.
So either this was colonization gone very wrong,
Or
warfare
missed
gone
a
very
shot.
right.
No. They missed. Because if they'd hit, this planet would have been fucking atomized. The heavy metals would have vaporized into a field of plasma and scorched everything within a few light years. Probably would have sent the sun into a deep stabilization circle.
If it was a weapon,
They
the metals
missed.
in it are enough to cause a star to, well,
Turn red
self-detonate.
giant. Aye. Whoever shot this thing, they either missed, or they're no longer around, or something happened and the signal wasn't sent.
I will make sure to have the world more thoroughly explored.
Oh yeah.
If needed, I'll send for you at the closest needed moment. But this,
Yeah.
it's
No worries.
is worrying.
Oh yeah.
Because as you said, if it's the weapon, then very clearly it missed. But if it's not,
If it's not, what kind of tech is down there?
I'll send in I'll send in excavation teams immediately.
Exactly.
You just see her tapping away at a slate, and then looks at everyone as she says this. While you guys have been exploring down there, I actually have something.
Oh.
The signal is coming from a space station in the orbit of this planet. The orbit of the planet. The habitable
Oh!
one.
A space station.
Why is
Yes.
there's a space station?
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Quite a sprawling one from the looks of it. As she basically sends you an image of, you know, some of those space stations in sci-fi that are like massive but not so big that they act as a moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
Whoa.
It's
I'm
clear.
just
that
imagining fucking Babylon 5 or something.
Basically, yeah.
Holy shit. Good lord. And
This is interesting.
That's human make.
Yeah,
That's human made.
it is.
So that was made by whoever's on the planet. What the? Why did they put all these
So-
resources into making this instead of the Blink Gate? What the
Well,
hell?
keep in mind that the 10 did not have Blinkgate technology.
That's right.
Old colony ship, maybe? I mean, they're at least a post-spacefaring society.
Indeed.
Right?
At least damn close to one.
It appears that way, but the thing is that there's no orbital traffic.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
These guys
What if-
might be the Hephaestus people that people on Desert Prime were talking about.
If they were, then this worries me. I'd expect the home of Hephaestus to be, well, much more far along.
You'd think.
Most of the world
But-
doesn't even look like there's any industry going on.
You'd think.
what if something happened?
But
Like,
hey, Eden,
the,
what's the first thing they teach you in building a fortification that can withstand orbital bombardment?
Build it underground.
Exactly. What's the first thing about they teach you about building a stable defense, or rather, an effective defense?
Never show what you have.
Exactly. I'm willing to bet you my Rift Terror, that station is loaded to the fucking nines with weaponry. It's just dormant. And I'm betting that if we do a deep scan of that planet, it's gonna show one hell of an ant hive.
well, let's just hope it's a friendly ant hive.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'll say this: you guys are heading to that station
I figured.
because,
I'm assuming
well,
we're going close quarters on that then.
well, here's the thing. She sends up a scan of the station, and it shows that there's no life support.
Oh,
No life support.
automated drone facility?
Maybe.
That's
If so, then I'm not picking up any power signatures that would say that. Entire
It's either
station looks to be
automated
on low
or it's
power.
full of AI.
Not even any silent running SIGs.
Nothing. The station's on so low power, it's just keeping itself in orbit.
Only power.
What is
to
dormant? What if they
stabilization
can't activate it?
thrusters. Maybe that's why Hephaestus has gone so silent. That station's probably its FDL communication systems. It might not be able to communicate because something happened on board and its power's been shut off.
Maybe.
Communications with the defense.
But then
If they can't
If
maintain
someone-
the station, then
they're defenseless.
basically.
Aye.
Hmm.
An easy target for the Ravagers.
I'm going to be sending you all onto that station. I need to know what's going on here.
Yeah, we're no problem.
I'd
If there's trouble, we'll
say
find it.
I'd say we take a dropship, but I'm worried about planet-side defenses.
From my
You-
scans, there's barely any planet-side defenses.
Aye, and that's what worries me.
So I'm gonna be sending you all. Load up for
Aye.
anything. The hulls aren't big enough for mechs, unless, well, half-sized.
Right, so that's
Damn, I
no
don't have
bailout
any
for
of
me.
those.
Oh boy.
I'll be sending a squadron of subalterns with you as well.
Right.
Right, so only half size. Nah, damn it. I don't have any half size. I just have to go in my hard suit.
Well, that's
Alright.
gonna be today's session, and tomorrow, you guys get to explore the station.
Oh boy.
I said I had a good idea for Halloween.
Yeah, that's something, alright.
Spooky, scary space station. That'll be fun.
And that will be it for today, everyone. Hope you all have
Thank you.
enjoyed, and I
Definitely.
hope that you all had fun.
That's certainly something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys like this. These are just ideas that I've been throwing around in my head for this.
This was fucking fun.
Oh,
Like-
that's great.
This whole system is inspired by one of my favorite book series ever.
Oh no.
Awesome.
Don't tell us.
I won't.
Spoil it.
I won't. This is
Good.
this is just inspired by one of my favorite book series ever, and I am so excited to share it with you guys
Nice.
because I basically am bringing in a part of my childhood.
Nice.
Well, I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all around.
See ya.
Yep.
Bye bye.